Hello guys, welcome to this week's Motivational Mindset Moment. And for anyone who knows me, know that one of my favorite sports is track and field. And one of the things about track and field is there's so many different events. A lot of people who don't really understand track and field, they hate it because it seems like you're always trying to figure out who's doing what, where are we in the course of the track meet, and it seems like things are going on all the time. But one thing that I have learned just by being a part of track and field and understanding the sport is that there are a couple of events that people, no matter if you know about track or you don't, everyone loves these events. And those are called the relays. So the 4x400 relay and the 4x100 relay. These are the events where typically you have four individuals and they're running either 100 meters each, or they're each running 400 meters each, which is one lap around the track. Whenever it's time for those events to happen, everyone, no matter if you know a lot about the sport or if you don't, they're coming around to see these two particular events. And the way it works is when the event starts, one individual starts out running, and then after they run their course, whether it's 100 meters or if it's a 400 meter, they have to hand off the baton to their partner, and their partner runs their course of the race and they hand it off. And they do that until they get to the fourth person, and the fourth person typically finishes the race. And when I was thinking about that, and I started thinking about the excitement that I have seen, especially when it comes down to the 4x400 meter relay and the 4x100 meter relays, I thought about how often do we as individuals pass the baton to those people who are coming behind us. And a lot of times we have life experiences and we have things that are going on that we have learned from, whether that's mentors who pass things on to us or whether we've learned things through our lived experiences. But when we are at a position to move on in life and we're in a position to advance, sometimes we don't pass that baton to the person who's coming behind us. So just like in those races in track and field, although they are very exciting and everyone loves them, and we're all watching to see who's going to win the race, one of the things that can cause the excitement to die down is when one of the athletes gets ready to hand the baton off to someone else and that baton hits the ground. Because at that point, the momentum that you had when you were running those races all came to a screeching halt because now that baton hit the ground. And oftentimes when that happens, that team either ends up losing the race because everyone else is continuing to run while you have to pick up the baton and start back up with their speed, or that team gets disqualified because their baton goes into someone else's lane and it disqualifies them from the race. That's what I don't want to have happen with us. Although we are, all trying to figure out things, and we're all trying to advance in life, and we all have goals that we want to achieve, one of the things that I don't want any of us to do is drop the baton and let our momentum stop as we are moving forward in life and in the things we want to do. So I challenge you to find people who can help you to not only learn and grow and develop, but also who can help show you the value of passing the baton, so that when it's your turn to get ready to move to the next stage in your life, you won't drop that baton. You'll pass it on to the next person for them to keep momentum going in the things that you started. So I hope you guys have a good week, and I will talk to you again next time.